Okay, we are back. So, here's what we're going to do. I have the GoPro set up. FSD is back on. I know I got over my rant. We'll see. So, I figured that I will give you guys the perspective from the GoPro looking out the front window so you can see what I see. But I want to show you the settings I have on autopilot. Perhaps I was just doing it wrong. Check this out. Okay, so in autopilot, let's go back to the top. We are engaged, full self-drive. I was on assertive, so maybe that's an issue. So now we're on average, which means my Model 3 will have a medium follow distance, change lanes notifications just on chime. Minimum lane changes for current drive is now on, and I don't care about automatic set speed offset. And that's just all the cruise control stuff down there, I believe. So perhaps taking it off of assertive could be it. I did have minimal lane change on last time, I think. I'm not sure, but now I can revert back to this video to figure it out for sure. So let's find out. We're getting ready to leave for work. Here we go. No possible way I can see down there. So the car is creeping forward. I still cannot see. And fuck that, there's a curb right there. Okay, that's one.
In 500 feet, turn right to take the interstate.
Vehicle almost hit a curb on a right-hand turn with a blind left. So I'm going to rearrange the route because this turn right here is really going to set the car up for failure. So we'll let it finish this turn. I should have checked that when we left the house. So let's go ahead and stop, navigate back to work, except we're going to take that route, which is going to be a lot easier for the vehicle because this right-hand turn right here is murder.
In 1,000 feet, take exit 670
right lane is going to turn into the left lane here in a minute. I have no idea why we're doing that. There's cars stacking up behind, well, a car stacking up behind me. It looks like we're just going to kind of sit behind this Prius, which is probably fine because we've got two cars up front. This one right here, there is literally no reason to be aggressive, and I've got a car coming up on the right that's going to fall in behind. So it's a lot more cautious than I would have been, but I think it did well. The road's going to end, and she did get on the brakes. That was good. The car behind us got the hell out of here. And another car, two more cars are coming up. Wow, holy shit. Okay, I didn't touch the wheel on any of that other than the blue line to wiggle the wheel. So I would have been more aggressive as the driver. For an autonomous, I think that did pretty good. For some reason, we're on the brakes. Okay, we're coming into downtown. This is all protected one ways, like the entire downtown area. Let's see what happens. I had to take control yesterday. We'll see what happens today. Since we're not on assertive anymore, maybe that'll help smooth things out. But the original turn was supposed to be an immediate right hook right there. That's not doing anyone a favor. So this is good. This is the lane we want to be in. Normally I would just go straight all the way, but this is fine too.
Now turn right onto Pine Street.
There's a hell of a curb, and then it's a bike lane, and then the lanes. So let's see what it does. Took that curb like a boss, and it did stellar. Coming into the middle lane, we should stay right here.
Now turn left onto Eureka Way.
Well, that's fine too. That's fine. We're good. We're good. Now she can stay in this lane or go in the middle lane. Nope. Wrong lane and not enough time to react for the vehicle. Okay, that's two. It did better on that initial right-hand turn, but it did the same thing here yesterday. Which is kind of funny because we want to be in this lane to make our left-hand turn to the lab. So the fact that it wanted to get over there to get back over here, not cool. But it has already done better than it did yesterday. So big props. The speed limit changes like 4 times between here and the lab. So if you see me rolling on the wheel, I'm increasing the speed because I don't want to get run over. That guy was behind us. Very smooth acceleration. I was very pleased with that. feels like it gets a little more cautious as it comes up to stoplights. It feels like it's wanting to slow down just on the off chance it goes yellow. The car has time to react to whatever that's going to be. Yeah, I did this yesterday. I almost got in the turn lane too soon, but then it came back around. So it should be getting to the turn lane like now. And let's see what it does with oncoming traffic. It better stop. And it did a phenomenal job. I would have stopped there also. So this dip on our left that we're about to come through, it's fairly aggressive. I might take over. I'm going to. I don't want my underglows to rip. And then we'll just end the trip. Driver took over. There is a bad dip in the road right there and another speed bump leading into my place of work. Okay, boy, that sun's in a bad spot. Ugh. So, boy, I don't even know if that helped. So, I think we did better today than we did yesterday coming here. Two areas where it still fails, and that's leaving my subdivision, and there's one partial place right here downtown where it has a problem. It wants to keep getting into the right lane when it needs to be in the left lane. Is it the end of the world? No, but when there's a bunch of traffic and you've got to think faster than the car can react, then it can be a problem. I'm still not sold on... I am sold on the system. It is phenomenal. I'm not sold on me using the system. So tonight was significantly better. Of the 3 or 4 takeovers last night coming to work, I only had 2. So that's already a 50% improvement. I don't care how you slice it, that's phenomenal. So we're going to repeat this on the way home. We'll get this all uploaded. I really hope to have a much better experience on the way home tomorrow. So we will see what happens. So wish us luck. All right, 12 hours is over. Man, what a long night. So the settings are still the same from last night. It's but the only thing I changed was minimal lane changes for current drive. So maybe we just need to play with a few buttons to see what we can do, but we're still on average for full self-drive, profile, average. So again, that's medium following distance. We'll see what happens. Here we go.
Now turn right onto Eureka Way.
All right, so we were a little panicked, so we're way far back from where we should be. I cannot see any traffic to the left, but we're good on the curb. Okay, traffic to the left is completely clear. We got one car coming. What are you gonna do? She's gonna wait. I would have gone, but that's fine. All right, here we go. We did much better on the curb and into the fucking bike lane again. That's one. Yesterday I was playing with the speed limit. We're just going to let the car do its thing. So I'm not going to adjust any speed limits at all. And I forgot to hit the button to tell him it went into a turn lane. Damn it. All right, yesterday we disengaged because we sort of rolled this curb up here on the corner. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got a green light. We got a pretty good distance from the curb this time.
Light camera ahead.
And I'm happy. Okay, that was good. We're not going to change lanes because there's a fucking Chrysler next to us. Car tried to change lanes right in front of a Chrysler 300C. That was nice. Nice and fluid going through. She still wants into that middle lane. That's good that we're in the middle lane. She wanted to stay in that lane yesterday, and that wasn't going to work because that's an exit only. Kind of hugged the line a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Especially when there's a lot of cars here. I'm good with nice and easy through here. We're definitely going to start to pour on the coals a little bit here because it goes from 30 to 65 immediately.
Onto Interstate 5 south towards Sacramento.
Nice fluid acceleration. There was no jerky. That was really cool. I think she was going to try to speed up to get around this big box truck ahead of us. The computer wouldn't have made it. So this was a good call.
Now take exit 2A on the right. So there's some old leftover white paint in the road, and the car thought that was a separate lane. That happens on autopilot too, no big deal. Homeboy walking on the freeway here. That's ill-advised. flanker to get into this lane. It's our Tesla slash BMW feature. It's an added bonus. And we're still a little short of the line, so I am going to accelerate up to it. And there we go. Nice, nice. I would have done that. Yep, nope, that's good. We're gonna stop. A little hot.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Alrose Lane. Now turn left onto Alrose Lane.
Okay, I'm taking over right here. This is a very unfinished road with very bad traffic control. Driver took over.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Ooh, and there's our crazy neighbor.
Okay, so thoughts. Right back into the bike lane. I forgot to hit the scroll wheel to let Tesla know, but I've got 2 more nights at work, so we'll do it again tomorrow morning. It did the right-hand turn in front of the coffee shop much better, where we kind of rolled the curb last night. So that was very cool. And there's a couple turns in there that it just needs to be a little bit better. But this was a much better experience than it was yesterday. And yesterday sucked. It was a bad day. We're going to keep FSD on, and I don't know if it's learning with the neural nets, if maybe it'll fix itself. We'll find out. But yeah, I'd say that today was a solid, I want to say 8 out of 10, but I think it was a 9 out of 10. It did really, really well today. And for anybody curious, it was 7 miles, 1 kilowatt, 215 watt hours on a long range dual motor. So doing the speed limit. We'll see you guys later.